Okay, let me show you this car that I've been working on here in my little 164 NASCAR custom toy shop. This is a 2015 Joey Logano Pennzoil shell. Drove this at Darlington. Had the car painted red, had the red decals, or the red portion of the water slide decals removed. And not too difficult to make. It's a little tricky in some areas, but got the red spoiler, so that stays consistent there. Where this gets a little clunky is I put the trunk pieces on first, and put these side pieces on. And then that gives me what I need to make this front work. So this goes together here, put the grill in first, and then you have these headlight pieces here that have to connect the side decal to the grill, and then you've got this piece across here. So it doesn't all line up that well, to be honest, as you can see. But that's about as best as I can do. And then there's two little slices that come down here for the sides of the hood. So yeah, not too bad on this custom Logano car. Of course, you got the red rims, and I think my next step is to get a little bit of this aluminum for the hood pins, which goes straight across here on this Ford Fusion. And that's it. I mean, I used the Pennzoil decal had these little marks already for the trunk pins, so I just left them on there. Roof lines are red. So now I just let this guy dry, and then we'll start glossing her up. Interesting piece. I'm not a big Joey Logano fan, to be honest with you, but I'll make some customs of pretty much any driver these days. When I first started out, I was only doing Matt Kenseth customs, but broke that mold, and yeah, now I'm doing whatever. Let me show you guys what came in the mail from Mr. Pato. Oh, I already talked about those. So, had a request from Dustin to build the 3chi.com Tyler Reddick car, and of course Lionel then releases it. So you can buy this car. It's not that cheap, but anyways, I'm gonna build a few of them, and I'm gonna of course put the wiper blade on the front, as well as sprinkle some red, white, and blue confetti on it. And so we'll give that a go, and Dustin, I'll finally get the two cars you've been asking for a while. This is the first one, and the second one is this 2020 Kyle Busch Skittles number 18 Toyota Camry. So I had the red background removed, and we'll go to town with that, making that car for you, Dustin. Doesn't look, doesn't look too difficult when building this, especially with the red background removed. But you've got to get all these little pieces, right? You've got to cut them out separately, get them laying in the right place through the grooves of the die-cast body. You've got to cut these things out separately, little pieces here and there. Trying to get this to line up with the hood, on both sides can be a little bit of a challenge, because you want to put this piece in first, then try to match these up, and then you've got the Goodyear. Well, it looks like this Goodyear I can cut out separately. Maybe not, it's a little close. Here it stretches into it, but just trying to get all those little pieces connected can be a challenge. So we'll give it a go. All right, so I had Mick ask for this. It's a 2022, of course, Kyle Busch number 51 Safe Light truck. So I had the white background removed, and I'll be able to build this Toyota Tundra for Mick. All right, Mike, finally got your goofy Kool-Aid fantasy Mike Balicki Mustang decals ordered, and so I'll make this for you. Had the white background removed, and just a goofy Kool-Aid fantasy scheme number 52 that I'll make for you, Mike. And then you had another one, Mike. Yeah, I think you've been asking for this one for a while. This is a Parker Kligerman number 75 Lux truck. So 2020, I'm going to paint this a dark blue. Deep blue is my color of choice, I think, here with my Rust-Oleum. And yeah, we'll get this together for you, along with that Kool-Aid, as well as the number 37 Chris Buescher. So I'll get all those three done for you and sent your way. And then I had a request for a couple Cole Custer cars, a couple Xfinities. This is the Haas Mustang Xfinity 00. Had the white background removed. It's going to be a little challenging whenever you're working kind of a 2, almost 3 color car. But my choice was to remove the white background, just because I like the nose here. It's going to be easier to work with in the hood, not having to deal with those decals. I'll deal with the ones on the roof and the sides, and I'll probably pre-paint a lot of black around here to make sure that that's good, got good coverage. But yeah, 00 Cole Custer 2023, and then his other 00 Xfinity Mustang. This I had the black background removed, and you can see here this is the production alliance group. Yeah, so a couple Cole Custers for Most, who had requested this, I think, for his son, who either they're both Cole Custer fans or just his son. But yeah, we'll get these done for you, sir, and out to you as soon as I can. That's what's going on, guys. I really appreciate you liking and subscribing and watching the videos. Give me a second. I want to share just a verse with you before I close this out, just real quick. Hold on just a second. All right, got my trusty King James Bible open here, and wanted to share with you a verse here, 1 Peter 5:7. Wonderful verse. It's actually a continuation from verse 6. So let's read 6 and 7 together. You can see the periods. It's always nice to note those things, the different sentences where they begin and end. And you can see here, it says, 1 Peter 5 and verse 6, "Humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of God. Sorry for my underlining and all that stuff. It can be hard sometimes to see, and I like to underline and notes and all that kind of stuff. But anyways, let's read it. Humble yourselves therefore under the mighty hand of God, that he may exalt you in due time. Casting all your care upon him, for he careth for you. Yeah. Casting. You guys that have gone fishing, you know what it means to cast. The Greek word means to throw quickly. Chuck it. Throw it. And what are we throwing? We're throwing our cares, our anxieties, the things that tear us in many different directions. We're throwing those things upon him, upon the Lord. That's what we need to do. Why? Why would we do that, right? When we're overburdened with anxiety, we're overburdened with all the pressures of this world that come at us. Scripture gives us the answer. We cast them. We throw them quickly upon him, because God cares for us, cares for you. Just think about that. Appreciate you watching, subscribing, liking my videos. Pray that you guys would grow spiritually closer to the Lord, who loves you and cares for you so much, that he wants us to cast our anxieties upon him. He wants to take them away from us and respond with a feeling of love and joy and peace in our hearts. So let's get in the practice of throwing quickly, casting those cares upon the Lord and letting him take care of them, because he cares for us. God bless you guys. We'll talk to you later.